Everyone knows that Donald Trump is pardoning a ridiculous amount of people, but he's doing it in a way that's diabolical and not enough people are talking about it. Trump is doing to justice what genetics did to Eric's gums. Now listen, every president has a few iffy pardons. Bush 41 had Caspar Weinberger, Clinton had Marc Rich, and Biden pardoned his son. But if those pardons are mosquito bites, what Donald Trump is doing is the equivalent of whatever that thing is on his neck. If you have enough money, it's easier to get a pardon from Donald Trump than it is to get a human when you call your airline's customer service. In fact, if you buy enough of his meme coin, he'll just throw a pardon in for fun. But there is something different about Trump's pardons compared to those other presidents, something that's never been done before, something nefarious. By the way, my name's Jay Black. I'm a comedian. I do 2 videos about news and politics every single day. If you like what you're seeing, please consider subscribing. See, traditionally, if you got a pardon, it got you out of jail, but it didn't get you off the hook for the money that you may have stolen. You still had to give that money back. And that makes sense, right? Because according to the Supreme Court, accepting a pardon is an admission of guilt. So maybe we can agree that the punishment was too harsh, but you still did the crime, and if you took money, you should give it back. I think you can tell where this is going. That whole tradition doesn't apply if you're friends with President Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. In the last year, Trump has pardoned criminals like Jason Galanis, a guy who defrauded his victims out of $80 million. He got to leave jail and keep most of that money. All told, Trump's friends, a collection of spores, molds, and fungus that puts egons to shame, have been allowed to skip out on $1.3 billion in restitution. The simple fact of the matter is, Donald Trump doesn't view fraud as a crime. The evidence of this is as obvious as Don Jr.'s chin isn't. Donald Trump himself has been convicted of fraud, and when his rich friends do it, not only do they get to not go to jail, they get to keep all the money they took. I don't know about you guys, but I, for one, am tired of justice being treated like the secret menu at In-N-Out Burger.